from the Imperial Theater in New York City, the League of New York Theaters and Producers presents the American Theater Wing's 1982 Tony Awards, which takes place right here on Broadway. A Chorus Line, Agnes of God, Amadeus, Annie, Blues in the Night, Crimes of the Heart, Dancin', Death Trap, Dreamgirls, Evita, 42nd Street, Joseph and the Dreamcoat, Lena Horne, Master Harold, Medea, Nine, Old Calcutta, Pump Boys and Dinettes, Sophisticated Ladies, Sugar Babies, Best Little Whorehouse, The Pirates of Penzance, Woman of the Year. Now, let's hurry along to the Imperial Theater and join Lucy Arnaz, Milton Berle, Victor Borga, Cher, Pam Dauber, Lillian Gish, Robert Goulet, Marvin Hamlish, Lena Horne, Beth Howland, James Earl Jones, Swoosie Kurtz, Michelle Lee, Hal Linden, Ann Miller, Robert Preston, Tony Randall, Jason Robards, Ginger Rogers, Gary Sandy, Rex Smith, Inga Swenson, Leslie Uggams, Ben Vereen, with musical numbers from Dreamgirls, Joseph and the Dreamcoat, Nine, Pump Boys and Dinettes.
Good evening. You see, if we critics don't make notes as we go along, we're apt to forget our sharpest jibes before we get back to the typewriter. So all this scribbling is one reason you don't want to sit next to a critic in the theater. That and the fact that we don't dress. We used to, but we don't anymore. I realize it tends to lower the general tone of the area you're sitting in. But it has two advantages. We don't get kidded when we get back to the city room, and this way everybody recognizes us as critics. Right, lady? Well, here we are at the annual theatrical rite of spring, the theater's biggest night, the Tony Awards. This evening, we will be seeing excerpts from the 4 musicals nominated as the season's best, and we will also be reminiscing about the glorious musical history of this beautiful theater we're sitting in, the Imperial on 45th Street. And now to the first nominee of the evening. It's Pump Boys and Dinettes. One of my colleagues on the aisle had this to say about it. Both musically and theatrically, Pump Boys and Dinettes is a small triumph of ensemble playing. It doesn't merely celebrate the value of friendship and life's simple pleasures, it embodies them. We're in a diner and gas station on Route 57 at the end of a hard day.
Oh, Prudy. Yes, honey. Let's not go back to work today.
Oh, but we got things to do back here now. You
Oh,
know that.
no, Prudy.
I hate it when you do that.
Come on, let's close up the double cup.
But Uncle Bob's out there waiting for his pie now. We
Well,
gotta get this...
Uncle Bob can get his own pie. He knows where it is, and he knows what it is. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, a vacation like nobody's business. Oh, I need a vacation from more of the same old thing. If I could only do something different somewhere else. Oh, what a joy, a joy that would bring.
Oh, I need a vacation.
I need a vacation
Like nobody's
just
business.
like nobody's business.
Oh, I need a vacation from more of the same old thing. If I could do something different somewhere else. Oh, what a joy, what a joy that would bring. Oh, if I could only do something different somewhere else. Oh, what a joy, a
some ice for the cooler and tapes for the Sony cassette. We'll have Bud in the bottle, George Jones and Tammy Wynette.
I love Tammy Wynette.
A bunch of cold fried chicken and a couple of nice fresh pies.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I got my mind on the blue southern skies.
Oh, yeah.
No holds barred, Retta, I'm going to Florida. Won't you come along with me? We'll get the hell out of Dodge and find suitable lodging on the beach at your favorite key. We'll cavort like porpoises, snorkel on the coral reef of the deep blue sea. And if the weather is hell, we'll hang around the motel making love and watching color TV.
I'm gonna cover you all over with oil all day long.
We'll be just like tourists in a Jimmy Buffett song. I'm gonna send home postcards, the cutest ones I can find. Say, we collect the ones with little animals on them, you know.
Especially the ones where the alligator is about to bite the pretty woman's behind.
Oh!
No holds barred, baby, I'm going to Florida. Won't you come along with me? We'll get the hell out of Dodge and find suitable lodging on the beach at your favorite key. We'll cavort like porpoises, snorkel on the coral reef of the deep blue sea. And if the weather is hell, we'll hang around the motel making love and watching color TV. And if the weather is hell, we'll hang around the motel making love and watching color TV.
Highway 57, calling me home. No matter how far I may roam, I belong to the highway.
Highway.
No regrets.
To the highway, no regrets. Highway 57, pump boys.
And Dinette, we're here to serve you.
Girl,
You won't have to wait.
check under the hood.
All-purpose menu.
Corner cash.
Everything's good. A full tank and a full belly.
Energy duet.
Duet.
It's the best yet. Makes all bets. On Highway 57, pump boys.
And Dinette.
We're the pump boys and the Dinettes. On Highway 57, pump boys.
And Dinette.
We're the pump boys and the Dinettes.
This portion of the 1982 Tony Awards is sponsored by DuPont, makers of better things for better living. And by Polaroid, inventors of 600 high-speed film and the new generation of light-mixing sun cameras that use it.
Polaroid's new 600-speed color print film is much faster than anyone else's. And now we have 4 great cameras that use it. These and that.
What are these?
The sun cameras. Each has a piece of the sun and a light mixer, so you can get 10 great shots out of 10.
And that?
The new Amigo, the lowest price way to take 600-speed pictures, and the new Flatter Flash to make you look good. Now what?
Smile so they'll know you're through.
Hi, Mom.
See what a difference it makes.
Good evening. I'm Hal Linden, and good evening to you all. I have never worked in the Imperial Theater. I've worked in many others on Broadway. I've never worked in the Imperial Theater. I've auditioned from the stage many times, but I never got any of the jobs, which is why I never worked in the Imperial Theater. But I'm here to tell you about how the awards are awarded. Example, the contribution of a director is probably the most difficult for someone not intimately associated with the production to assess. After all, we can hear the words of the playwright and the lyrics of the lyricist, the music of the composer. We can see what the lighting directors and the costume designers and the lighting and costumes and sound. We can see what they do, but hopefully also we can feel what the actor is trying to tell us about the character. But what about the director? How much is he responsible for any or all of the above? Well, when you see everything that's done on Broadway, each season, season after season, you develop a sense of people's strengths, and after a while you can go into a theater after the lights are down, and not have to look at the program and see somebody's work and say to yourself, that must be the work of so-and-so. Well, that kind of informed judgment is why the Tonys are administered the way they are. From 43 productions that have opened this season on Broadway, the experts of the Tony Nominating Committee have selected the nominees. Secret ballots were then voted by 620 well-qualified industry voters, and the results tabulated by the accounting firm of Lutz and Carr. Is this Lutz or Carr?
Herman.
Herman. Next year it'll be Herman, Lutz, and Carr, I promise. The nominees for Best Direction of a Play are Melvin Bernhard, Crimes of the Heart; Geraldine Fitzgerald, Mass Appeal; Athol Fugard, Master Harold and the Boys; Trevor Nunn and John Card for The Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby. And the winner is Trevor Nunn and John Card for The Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby.
That's John Caird. I think both Trevor and I find it easier to direct in duplicate than to speak in duplicate. However,
we just want to say that this is a tremendous and timely morale booster, both for ourselves personally and for the Royal Shakespeare Company back in London, when on the very night that this ceremony goes out on British television, we are engaged in opening 2 new theatres, a whole new era for the Royal Shakespeare Company at our new home in the Barbican in London.
there are 2 theatre capitals in the world, London and New York. And I don't think any of us felt that we had properly completed the job on Nicholas Nickleby until we had played it on both sides of the Atlantic. And we'd like to thank you all for giving us such a wonderful time while we were over here.
A wonderful experience that makes us want to leave you with one message. We think that there should be more exchange. Thank you.
Variety, oftentimes called the Showbiz Bible, had this to say about a musicalized story from its older rival. Easily the most exhilarating and thoroughly enjoyable musical so far this season is the splendid Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. A cast of youthful and talented performers is obviously having as much fun at the curtain calls as the audience.
But if I had very few cares, I was one of Egypt's millionaires, having made a fortune buying shares in pyramids. Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where
Let me tell you something, baby. It ain't easy being a pharaoh. Man, I got the weight of Egypt on my back. And my dream has got me baffled, and this Joseph's got to tell me what it means. Come on, you know that kings ain't stupid, but I don't have a clue. So don't you be cruel, Joseph. You gotta help me, I'm begging of all of you, yeah.
Strange as it seems, there's been no run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far. Could
May I return to the beginning? The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do.
It was red and yellow and green and brown and scarlet and black and ochre and peach and ruby and olive and violet and fawn and lilac and gold and chocolate and mauve and cream and crimson and silver and rose and azure and lemon and russet and gray and purple and white and pink and orange and
I am delighted to be presenting the award for the outstanding performance by a featured actress in a play. And it is a fascinating category this year. The first nominee is a woman who made her first appearance on a stage 67 years ago, Dame Judith Anderson in Medea. In the next two categories, the next two actresses together have not lived that long. But thank goodness they are working on Broadway now. Maya Dillon for her hilarious portrait of the murderess in Crimes of the Heart. Mary Beth Hurt, who plays her sister, a jaunty, swinging, would-be singing star from Crimes of the Heart. The last nominee is in a totally original position. She is nominated as Outstanding Actress in a Play for Taste of Honey. And she is nominated in this category as featured actress for Agnes of God, the ubiquitous Amanda Plummer. And the winner is Amanda Plummer for Agnes of God.
Hi, and thank you very much. I just have to say that I love who I work with. And those are Geraldine Page and Elizabeth Ashley. And I had a great director, Michael Lindsay Hogg, and the writer, John Peel Meyer. And I thank you very much. I don't believe it. Thank you.
The nominees for outstanding performance by a featured actor in a play are Richard Cavanaugh in The Hot House, Zakes Mackay in Master Harold and the Boys, Edward Featherbridge in Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby, David Threlfall in Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby, and the winner is Zakes Mackay, Master Harold and the Boys.
Thank you. I thought I'd write a speech, but I couldn't. I'm going to ask you to help me. My father's always asking me, what am I doing? And I tell him I'm an actor. He said, what's that? I say, I play. He said, big man like you playing. However, I'd like to thank you very much for this award, which is an acknowledgement. It makes it doubly special for me for Jimmy to present it to me, as we've been hanging around for too long. I have my friend out there, Madeline. I also would like to thank the critics, because if it wasn't for the critics, I wouldn't have been here. We wouldn't have known about Master Harold. I therefore thank you very much. It's flashing.
Hello. Tonight is the night when the spotlight is on the American Theater Wing's Tony Awards. But we in the theater know how the Wing performs throughout the year. For example, the Wing, which founded the Tony Awards, brings the casts of Broadway shows to hospitals and institutions. The American Theater Wing deserves a hand, too, for providing seminars on working in the theater, where students and young professionals talk with experienced performers, playwrights, and producers. The Saturday Theater for Children program, supported by the Wing, introduces countless youngsters to the magic of the theater, forming the audience of tomorrow. So, you can see, the American Theater Wing continues to give those of us who love the theater a chance to work, to share, and to grow. And for all of this, all of us in the theater are sincerely indebted. Thank you.
An impossible dream.
Whoa, boy. Lady. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alex, have I got time to do more? I'm very happy, ladies and gentlemen, to be here tonight. The first time I ever appeared here at the Imperial Theater was back in 1934. I did a musical called Saluta, and were you the one that saw it? Thank you. It was a musical satire. Of course, you all know what satire is. George S. Kaufman said that satire is something that closes on a Saturday night. That's what he said. Orchestra, laugh it up, please. The hell I laugh when you play. I do want to said, no, I want to talk about this show. I was here in 1934, Saluta, and it wasn't a bad show. Just a little problem with them. The seats faced the stage. That was the only problem. But one critic raved about me. They took him away the next morning, and it was... You know, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know how... What the hell? Don't tell me they're tearing this one down, too. Oh, this is a good audience. Send the whole cast home. I'm very proud to be here tonight, but back in 1943 is when I made my biggest success here at this wonderful theater. I was here in the Ziegfeld Follies of 1943 here at the Imperial, and I was happy then, and I'm happier now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure on this stage now to find myself reading the nominees for Outstanding Director of a Musical. And they are Michael Bennett for Dreamgirls, Martin Charnin for The First, Tony Tanner for Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and Tommy Toon for Nine. And the winner is Dreamgirl, big mouth, Dreamgirl. And the winner is Nine. Tommy Toon. Tommy Toon. Tommy Toon.
Well, this is just great. And I'm very grateful, and if I started saying the names of everybody that I'm grateful for, we'd be here till Good Morning America starts. You know who you are. You're every single human being who has contributed to making Nine such a wonderful experience. It started with an idea in Maury Eston's brain. Every one of you from that moment till now, and I hope for as long as we run, which I hope is 9 years, I just have to say thank you, and I have to do a gesture because words aren't enough. Tony, you have to be still a minute. Here you are, every one of you. All right, I'm going home, bye.
Dorothy Parker once gave a one-line review of a play. The house beautiful, she said. Is the play lousy? Critics were kinder in reviewing these plays nominated for the year's best. Crimes of the Heart, a first play by Mississippi-born Beth Henley, is about three Southern sisters immersed in tragedy. But the results for the audience are hilarious. The Dresser by Britisher Ronald Harwood is about the aged Shakespearean actor-manager at the end of his rope and his devoted gossipy dresser, who shares with him his lifelong dedication to the theater. Master Harold and the Boys is another spirited and moving play about the price paid by black and white alike who live under the horrors of apartheid. Its author is South African Ethel Fugard. The last nominee is the triumphant marathon creation by the Royal Shakespeare Company of their countryman Charles Dickens' work, The Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby. And the winner is... winner is The Life and Adventure.
I'm accepting this on behalf of well over 100 living people and one dead one, a Victorian gentleman of whom we are all very, very fond. I would like to add the producers, Jimmy Nederlander, the Schubert Organization, Liz McCann, Nell Nugent, that was quite difficult to say, for their insanity in bringing it over. I would like to thank the British taxpayer, without whom it would have been $250 a seat. When Colin Welland got his Oscar, he said, the British are coming. The Oscars are merely a dress rehearsal for the much more important business of the Tonys. It's nice to arrive.
It's been an honor to be producers with Jamie Nederlander, the Nederlander Organization, McCann and Nugent, of a great play, and we thank the Royal Shakespeare Company, the cast, and all of the creative people associated with it. Thank you very much.
'23 was an eventful year in and out of the theater. Edna St. Vincent Millay won a Pulitzer Prize for her poetry. George Gershwin wrote Rhapsody in Blue, and Sarah Bernhardt died in Paris. Tin Pan Alley gave us Yes, We Have No Bananas. Lord Carnarvon discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun, and Douglas Fairbanks Sr. played Robin Hood. We had a lot of musicals on Broadway. No No Nanette was going great guns, and another show, Running Wild, had a song and dance number that expressed and symbolized the whole gaudy era about to explode. The dance was, of course, the Charleston. Jerome Kern had a musical that season called Stepping Stones, and Mr. Ziegfeld had his usual follies. There was the 1923 edition of Greenwich Village Follies, and George White's Scandals, and the Music Box Review, and Artists and Models. But we were all looking forward to the opening on Christmas night of the Schubert Brothers' new theater, the Imperial on 45th Street. The opening show was Mary Jane McCain. The music was by Vincent Youmans. It was very pleasant. But the first really big hit that moved into this house was in August of 1924. Yes, I remember I wrote, when the curtain rose on Rosemarie last night at the new Imperial Theater, the general situation resembled nothing in the world but Girl Scout Week at Abercrombie and Fitch's. Pretty soon the mounted police arrived in patent leather boots and the customary crimson blazers. The sergeant announced that he always got his man.
On through the hail, like a pack of angry wolves on the trail. We are after you, dead or alive. We are out to get you, dead or alive. And we'll get you sure.
If you're the one, better run away, son. You are done, throw your gun away. Here come the Mounties to get the man they're after now.
Oh, Rosemary, I love you. I'm always dreaming of you.
No matter what I do, I can't forget you. Sometimes I wish that I had never met you.
But if when you hear my love call ringing clear,
and I hear your answering echo so dear, then I will know our love will come true. You'll belong to me, I'll belong to you.
Of all the queens that ever lived, I choose you.
the end of a simply scathing review, my colleague Percy Hammond wrote, "I see that I've knocked everything in the show but the chorus girls' knees, and God has preceded me there." Well, just before Thanksgiving 1926, a show opened here at the Imperial that was full of chorus girls. It was all about bootleggers and prohibition, and I hurried home from the theater and wrote, "Nearly all the musical comedy geniuses available in the neighborhood have been corralled in OK. Mr. George Gershwin's score is a marvel of its kind. He's as much at home in the Imperial Theater as he is in Carnegie Hall. And so he knows well how to cater to a $6 top audience."
There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone to watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him, please, put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me.
I remember the bliss of that wonderful kiss. I knew that a boy could never have more joy from any little miss.
I remember it quite. 'Twas a wonderful night.
Oh, I'd adore it if you would encore it. Do what you done before, baby.
Do what I do adore. Baby, let's fly again, sigh again, fly again to heaven.
Baby, see, it's ABC. I love you and you love me. I know what a bo should do, baby.
So don't say it won't come true. Baby,
my heart
begins to hum. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum-dum-dum.
So do what you done.
Do what you done.
What you done.
What you done.
What you done before.
Come on, you children, gather around, you children, and we will lose that evil spirit called the voodoo. Nothing but trouble if he has found you children, but you can chase the hoodoo with the dance that you do. Slap your hand, slap your fire, Hallelujah, hallelujah. Everybody come along and join the Jubilee. Clap your hands, slap your thigh. Don't you lose time, don't you lose time. Come along and shake your shoes. Time now for you and me. On the sands of time, you were only a pebble. Remember, trouble must be treated just like a rebel. Send 'em to the devil. Clap your hands, slap your thigh. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Everybody come along and join the Jubilee. Yeah, let me lead the way. Jubilee today. He'll never hound you. Stamp on the ground, you children. Clap your hands.
January 12th, 1935, Jubilee opened, the first of 3 Cole Porter musicals to play at the Imperial. Incidentally, Cole Porter believed that all drama critics were born tone deaf. He said that critic George G. Nathan could recognize the Star-Spangled Banner only because the audience rose when it was played. However, Robert Benchley in the New Yorker got back at him. He said, the chief virtue of Jubilee, which sets out so doggedly to be sophisticated, is its simple naivete. The lyrics which Mr. Porter has devised with an eye to pleasing perhaps 18 people are negligible in market value, which proves that even Robert Benchley could be among those wise ones who are wrong.
So goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's hoping we meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those
While tearing off a game of golf, I may make a play for the caddy, but when I do, I don't follow through, 'cause my heart belongs to Daddy. If I invite a boy some night to dine on my fine Finnan Hattie, I just adore his asking for more, but my heart belongs to Daddy. Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy, so I simply couldn't be bad. Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy. Da 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 da. So I want to warn you, Daddy, though I know you're perfectly swell, but my heart belongs
Daddy.
Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy. Though I know you're perfectly swell, but my heart belongs to Daddy.
'Cause my daddy,
ooh, Daddy, ooh, he treats it so well.
Cartier and Harry Winston, VC and Arpel, and Harry Winston again, and Tiffany, and oh, my daddy, he treats it so American Express.
Walter Winchell, on being barred from Schubert theaters on opening night, said, "I can't go to Schubert openings, so I wait 3 nights to go to their closings." Obviously, he had a long wait for the closing of the next big hit, which opened at the Imperial in April of 1936, On Your Toes. And I wrote, "Rodgers and Hart are responsible for fetching tunes with smart lyrics. The management was dusting off the standing room only sign as we dashed from the Imperial to our typewriter." Incidentally, Variety said, "There's a Small Hotel is likely to be the show's best tune."
There's a small hotel with a wishing well. I wish that we were there together.
There's a bridal suite, one room, bright and neat, complete for us to share together.
Looking through the window, you can see a distant steeple, not a sign of people who wants people.
When the steeple bell says good night, sleep well.
We'll thank the small hotel together, together, together. Creep into our little shell,
and we will thank the small hotel together,
together, together.
Just before Christmas 1937, we all trooped over to the Imperial to see the newest work of Arthur Schwartz and Howard Dietz. It was called Between the Devil, and I thought it had some lovely tunes in it. It's one of them you're listening to right now. Nevertheless, one of my colleagues felt constrained to write, "Mr. Schwartz's score, while it contains no number that is likely to turn into a musical comedy classic, is invariably fresh, tuneful, and charming."
I
is the end of romance. I'll go my way by myself. Love is only a dance. I'll have to apply myself and teach my heart how to sing. I'll go my way by myself, like the bird on the wing. I'll face the unknown. I'll build a world of my own. No one knows better. No, I'm by myself alone. No one knows better than I myself. I'm by myself alone. Ooh. La 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 la. Thank you. Thank you. In the words of W.C. Fields, never work with a child or a dog. Nominees for the best choreographer are Michael Bennett and Michael Peters for Dreamgirls. Peter Gennaro for Little Me. Tony Tanner for Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Tommy Tune for 9. I gotta put down my hat for this one. And the winner, here, Elliot, is, Michael Bennett and Michael Peters. Yeah! We're very happy to be up here. We would like to thank our dancing sets, our dancing lights, our dancing costumes, our dancing dancers, actors, and singers, and the people that wrote the music for them to dance to, and everybody else who worked on the show. Thank you. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
From the late 30s to the mid-40s, there was never a time when this house did not resound with beautiful melody. When Too Many Girls opened in 1939, the Herald Tribune wrote, "Swell musical show." Rodgers and Hart have written seductive tunes and sophisticated lyrics. None more so than
I didn't know what time it was. Then I met you. Oh, what a lovely time it was. How sublime it was, too.
4 years later, Variety said that One Touch of Venus is Broadway's first smash musical of the 43-44 season, and Speak Low is unquestionably the Boff ballad.
Speak low when you speak love. A summer day withers away too soon, too soon.
The next year, Wright & Forrest fashioned Song of Norway from the music of Edvard Grieg. My colleague on The Times wrote, Song of Norway has many things of great cheer. The Grieg music is beautiful, and the cast can sing it.
Strange music in my ears. Only now, as you spoke, did it start?
Irving Berlin had a few problems getting Annie Get Your Gun onto the stage of the Imperial. Let me quote from the Women's Wear Daily of 17 April 1946. The broken stage brace at the Imperial Theater causing the postponing of the premiere of Annie Get Your Gun has been replaced by a brand new one, officially okayed by the Building Department of New York City, and the first performance was given last night. 2 or perhaps 3 years from now, you will find that this is still the attraction at the Imperial and deserving of a long run. Well, it was, and it was. Annie ran for 1,147 performances. We hope that 94-year-old Irving Berlin is watching our show tonight and will enjoy this medley of 3 of his shows, which played the Imperial.
The girl that I marry will have to be as soft and as pink as a nursery. The girl I call my own will wear satins and laces and smell of cologne. Her nails will be polished, and in her hair she'll wear a gardenia, and I'll be there. Instead of flitting, I'll be sitting next to her, and she'll purr like a kitten. A doll I can carry, the girl that I marry must be.
Let's take an old-fashioned walk. I'm just bursting with talk. What a tale could be told if we went for an old-fashioned walk.
Let's take a stroll through the park, down a lane where it's dark, and a heart that's controlled may relax on an old-fashioned walk.
I know for a couple who seem to be miles apart, there's nothing like walking and having a heart-to-heart.
Incidentally, I know a girl who declined, couldn't make up her mind.
She was wrapped up in soul coming home from an old-fashioned
Wrapped up in soul, coming home from an old-fashioned walk. Coming home from an old-fashioned walk.
I hear music and there's no one there. I smell blossoms and the trees are bare. All day long I seem to walk on air. I wonder why. I wonder why.
You don't need analyzing. It is not so surprising that you feel very strange but nice. Your heart goes pitter-patter. I know just what's the matter because I've been there once or twice. Put your head on my shoulder. You need someone who's older. A rub down with a velvet glove. There is nothing you can take to relax that funny ache. You're not sick, you're just in love. You're not sick, you're just in love.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything. anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Anything you can wear, I can wear better. In what you'd wear, I look better than you.
In my coat?
In your vest.
In my shoes?
In your hat.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can jump a hurdle.
I can wear a girdle.
I can knit a sweater.
I can fill it better.
I can do most anything.
Oh, yeah? Can you bake a pie?
No.
Neither can I.
Anything you can say, I can say softer.
I can say anything softer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Any note you can reach, I can go higher.
I can sing anything higher than you.
No, you can.
Yes, I can.
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 Yes, he can.
The nominees for Outstanding Performance by an Actor in a Musical are Herschel Bernardi for his warm portrayal of Tevye the Milkman in Fiddler on the Roof, Victor Garber for his performance in 4 characters in Little Me, Ben Harney for his suave and driving performance as the Machiavellian manager in Dreamgirls, and for Raul Julia as the distraught Italian film director, and for his stamina, being the only man surrounded by 22 beautiful women and about 4 very cute young fellas. That's in 9. Well, I know how those gentlemen feel. No one knows better than I do, so I'll open the thing quickly and tell you that the winner is Ben Harney in Dreamgirls.
I would like to give all of the praise, honor, and glory of this night to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I would like to thank Tom Ian for his perception and foresightedness, Henry Krieger for sharing his talent and his loving support, Bob Avian for his steadfastness, Michael Peters for helping me get into this business in the first place, and Michael Bennett for his collaboration and his special brand of caring. I'd like to thank David Geffen, the Schuberts, Theone, Theron, Robin, a brilliant cast, a marvelous crew, an incredible wardrobe department, my beloved wife, my daughters, Nikki and Mari, all those beloveds who have prayed for me and supported me. And I'd like to share this award with Oba Babatunde, Cleavant Derricks, Tony Franklin, and Vondi Curtis Hall. This one's for the Dream Boys. Thank you.
We will be back with the 1982 Tony Awards and Jason Robards, Rick Smith, Tony Randall, Ann Miller, and Gary Sandy.
The Actors Fund of America is the oldest theatrical charity in the world. 1982 marks the 100th year of their continuous service to the community. A service available to all the needy of the entertainment world, designers, dancers, directors, musicians, technicians, artists of radio, stage, variety, screen, and television. The Actors Fund assists thousands of individuals every year, making grants to cover essential living expenses, providing nursing care, medical, dental, and psychiatric expenses, and maintaining the nationally renowned Actors Fund Home. In respect and gratitude for this century of caring, I have the honor of presenting this special Tony Award to the Actors Fund of America. It will be accepted by its president, Netta Harrigan Logan.
The Actors Fund are more than delighted and pleased to receive this wonderful honor tonight. We are now in our centennial year, and we promise with all our hearts that not only for the next 100 years, but forever, we will take care of all of the needy of our wonderful and honorable profession. We thank you very, very, very much.
The nominees for Outstanding Performance by an Actress in a Play are three veterans of the theater and a brilliant young actress in her triumphant first Broadway season. They are Zoe Caldwell, nominated for her arresting and spellbinding portrayal of Medea. The critics said her voice has the range and dynamics of a full orchestra. Katharine Hepburn is nominated for West Side Waltz. One of our eminent critics said in his review of her performance, "When Miss Hepburn is on stage, she rules by divine right." Geraldine Page adds another brilliant characterization in Agnes of God to an already illustrious career. And Amanda Plummer, already a winner this evening, is rapidly building a portfolio of memorable performances. This nomination is for A Taste of Honey, and the winner is Zoe Caldwell in Medea.
To be in a Broadway season that contains Katharine Hepburn, Geraldine Page, Amanda Plummer, and Elizabeth Ashley makes me know I'm in a very classy profession. To be on stage with Judith Anderson makes me know I'm on a very important profession. I would like to thank, because of Judith, Euripides, Robinson Jeffers, the Robinson Jeffers Foundation, Oscar Olson, Ralph Allen, the Clarence Brown Theatre in Knoxville, Roger Stevens, the Kennedy Center, Bunny and Warren Austin, Jane Greenwood, Ben Edwards, Martin Aronstein, David Amram, and Fran and Barry Weissler, but most of all, my beautiful husband, whose humanity and taste and maps got us through this incredible journey. Thank you.
I collect capsule criticisms. One of my favorites is from Robert Garland. He wrote, "If you were to ask me what this production of Uncle Vanya is about, I would say it's about as much as I can take." Haywood Broun wrote of a comedy, "The curtain went up at 8:40 sharp and came down at 10:40, dull." Speaking of capsules, in case there's anyone who's come this far with us who is not yet convinced that the walls of the Imperial Theater are alive with the sound of the most beautiful show tunes ever written, let him listen to this capsule medley.
Standing on the corner, watching all the girls go by. Standing on the corner, giving all the girls the eye. Brother, you don't know a nicer occupation. Matter of fact, neither do I. Then standing on the corner, watching all the girls, watching all the girls, watching all the girls go by.
When they begin the begin, it brings back the song of music so tender. It brings back a night of tropical splendor. When they begin the begin.
They say that falling in love is wonderful. It's wonderful, so they say.
Standing on the corner, watching all the girls go by. Standing on the corner, giving all the girls the eye.
Most gentlemen don't like love, they just like to kick it around. Most gentlemen can't take love, 'cause most gentlemen can't be profound.
If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle-diddle-digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd bitty bum if I were a wealthy man.
Give me some men who are stout-hearted men who will fight for the right they adore. Start me with 10 who are stout-hearted men, and I'll soon give you 10,000 more.
I love the looks of you, the lure of you. I'd like to take a tour of you.
Why, you're from Big D. My, oh yes. I'm in Big D, little A-double-L-A. Big D, little A-double-L-A. Big D, little A-double-L-A.
Standing on the corner, watching all the girls.
They're not painting the skies as blue this year. Wish you were here, as blue as they used to when you were near. Wish you were here.
It's a lovely day today, so whatever you've got to do, you got a lovely day to do it in, that's true. And I hope whatever you've got to do is something that can be done by two, for I'd really like to stay. You're my everything underneath the sun. You're my everything rolled up into one. Love makes the world go round. Love makes the world go round. Someday soon we'll love you. Love makes the world go round.
Now they're playing my song, oh yeah, they're playing my song. And when we all gotta go, it's good to know that they'll be playing. Oh God, I'm praying. They'll be playing our song. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. If we should chance to meet, we should see some harder days. Empty larder days, white grouse. Always a chance for me, somebody to foot the bill. Then the drinks are on the house. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss. For after some consideration, we can stay. Consider yourself one of us.
Spring will turn to fall in just no time at all.
musical legacy of the Imperial Theater has brought us up to the present evening. The incumbent musical is, of course, Dreamgirls. And one of the aisle sitters had this to say about it. Though it's about the music of the 60s, Dreamgirls, the new musical at the Imperial Theater, is really a musical for the 80s. A splashy tour de force with the most up-to-date razzle-dazzle the Broadway theater has to offer. And it's a nominee for Best Musical. Now, in this scene, the girl's been fired from a risingly successful singing group. She's been fired by the group's manager, her former lover.
Hey, everybody. Sorry I missed rehearsals. I'm feeling much better now.
Listen, don't try and make it.
I'll make it. Just get my dress. Where's my dress? Laurel, where's my dress?
I'm so nervous. All those high...
Who's she?
Effie. Curtis was supposed to...
Love me. Curtis was supposed to love me.
There you are, Effie. I've been looking all over.
I turned my back and found myself out on the line. You could have warned me, but that would have been too kind.
I've been warning you since Chicago to clean up your act. You've been late, you've been mean, giving all kinds of stupid flack.
That's a lie, that's a lie. It's just I haven't been feeling that well.
Effie, please. Stop excusing yourself. You've been late, you've been mean, and getting fatter all the time.
Now you're lying, I've never been so thin. You're lying, cause you're sleeping with that girl who thinks she's better than everybody. She ain't better than anybody. She ain't nothing but common.
Now you listen to me, let's blame it on the world. See, I've put up with you for much too long. I have put up with your bitching, I've put up with your nagging, and all of your screaming too.
Stay out of this, Laurel. It's between Dina and me.
Well, it's between me too. I'm as much a part of this group as anybody else. And I'm tired. Effie, I'm tired of all the problems you're making.
I always knew you two were together. I always knew you two were ganging up on me.
Hey, now watch your tone. Don't blame it on Laurel.
All right, Jimmy.
Now she had nothing to do with this change. It was you. You always thinking of you. All you can do is rant and rave. You think a star is a king. Wake up, baby, a star is a slave.
Wake up, baby, a star is a slave. Lay off and pay. Nothing but money and run.
You in this with them, Cece?
Cool it, F.A. This time you know what you've done.
So they bumped you behind,
I said
huh?
cool it, F.A. This time you've gone too far.
Well, I'm not feeling well. I got pain.
Happy we all got pain.
For 7 years I sang with you. I was your sister. You were your love. And now you're telling me it's all over.
And now we're telling you it's all over.
And now I'm telling you I ain't going.
It's all over.
I ain't going.
It's all over.
And I am telling you I'm not going. You're the best man I'll ever know. There's no way I can ever go. No way. I'm living without you. I'm not living without you. I don't want to be free. I'm staying, and you're gonna love me. You're gonna love me. And I am telling you, I'm not going. Even though the rough times are showing, there's just no way, there's no way We both share the same blood. We both have the same mind. And time and time we've had so much to see. No, 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 no. I'm not waking up tomorrow morning and finding that there's nobody there. Darling, that's no way. No, 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 no way. Living without you. I'm not living without you. You see, there's just no way. There's no way. Please don't go away from me. Hey, stay with me. Stay with me. Oh, stay and hold me. Stay and hold me. Please stay and hold me, Mr. Man. Try, Mr. I know you can. Turn down the mountain, yeah, scream and shout, and you can say what you want. I'm not walking out. Stop on the rivers, push on uphill. I'm not gonna leave it. There's no way I
had the great joy 3 years ago of appearing on this very stage in a terrific musical entitled They're Playing Our Song.
And I wrote the music for that.
Yeah, Marvin wrote
I wrote the music for that show.
And we'd like to take this opportunity to read you our Tony Award acceptance speeches that we didn't get a chance to read then because, well, we didn't win.
Anything.
No. But we had some really good speeches, and we knew that you'd all want to hear them, so we're just going to, Marvin's going to. Oh, Marvin, maybe it's too late.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
Just do the nominations.
Okay. The nominations for Outstanding Performance by a Featured Actress in a Musical are Karen Akers for 9. Laurie Beecham for Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Liliane Montevecchi for 9. Anita Morris for 9. And the winner is Liliane Montevecchi in 9.
Bonsoir. And thank you very much. Maman, t'es contente? My mother is looking at me. I have to tell you, it was Mother's Day when you opened the show, but in France it's Mother's Day today. And this is the greatest pleasure you could give me. I thank you very much. Tommy Tunes, thank you. More, everybody, thank you. And thank you for accepting me. I'm so thrilled. Oh, bye.
The nominees for Outstanding Performance by a Featured Actor in a Musical are Oba Babatunde in Dreamgirls, Cleavant Derricks in Dreamgirls, David Alan Grier for The First, and Bill Hutton for Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And, oh my goodness, the winner is Cleavant Derricks.
God, I don't know where I want to begin. I think I better begin with him. I thank God for taking care of me. Michael Bennett, thank you. Bob Avian, Michael Peters, the Schubert Organization, the whole Dreamgirls company, Tom Ian, Henry Krieger, and the entire staff, my mother, my sister, and my brother who brought me here to New York and gave me my first job, Vanette Carroll for looking after me, and everyone who had something to do with this. I love you all. Pooh, thank you for standing by me. And Oba, Ben Harney, Tony Franklin, all of the Dream Boys, thank you so very much.
Walter Kerr once said in reviewing an unfortunate actor, he has delusions of adequacy. However, the Daily Critics threw their hats in the air for those nominated this season as Outstanding Actor in a Play. They said, Tom Courtenay for his magical performance of that most inconspicuous member of a theatrical troupe, the star's dresser. Milo O'Shea for his performance of the elderly, adorable priest with a friendly flock, a humorous outlook, and a considerable fondness for wine in Mass Appeal. Christopher Plummer for his performance as Iago in Othello, which was sleek, nimble, and beautifully poised, rising to inspired heights in its malevolence that sets the stage ablaze. Roger Rees for Nicholas Nickleby, who has to make Dickens too noble a hero, appealing, convincing, and virile, a difficult assignment, which he appears to bring off with ease. And the winner is... oh boy. The winner is Roger Rees in The Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby. Mr. Rees cannot be with us tonight, it says here, as he is filming in Bangkok.
Due to the pressures of time, several awards were presented before we went on the air, and I'd like to read those winners to you. The Best Book of a Musical, don't know, should I go by that list or this list? No, I got the Best Regional Theater. Okay, that was the Best Regional Theater, and it was the Tyrone Guthrie Theater. The best score for a musical, the winner was Maury Yeston of 9. For outstanding reproduction of a play or musical, the winner was Othello, Barry and Fran Wiesler. Outstanding scenic design, winner was John Napier and Dermot Hayes for Nicholas Nickleby. And for outstanding costume design, the winner was Theone Aldrich. Am I wrong? I'm lost. Excuse me, William Ivy Long of 9. For outstanding lighting design, the winner was Theron Musser from Dreamgirls. Congratulations to all the winners. You know who you were.
The last nominee for Best Musical is 9, and one of the New York critics described it in this fashion: it is a marvelous musical, shimmering with theatrical and musical ideas, full of the tawdry joys of life, as hopeful as tomorrow, as decadent as today. It's the story of an Italian film director turning 40, and in this scene, he remembers a woman he met on the beach when he was 9 years old.
Because it is in your blood. Be Italian. Be Italian. Take a chance and try to steal a fiery kiss. Be Italian, you rapscallion. When you hold me, don't just hold me, but hold this. Please be gentle, sentimental. Go ahead and try to give my cheek a pat. But be daring and uncaring. When you pinch me, try to pinch me where there's fat. La danza più bella del mondo, la danza che respira la passione e l'amore. A posto, bambini, siete pronti? Accetti, via!
Please be seated. I haven't been so excited since I stood on this stage with my one-man show. When you look at the 4 actresses nominated for outstanding work in a musical, you could be excused for assuming that each of them make this mark as a beginning of their career. But, young as they are, they all have a solid background of work in the theater, on a regional level, of course, at inner theaters, at off-Broadway national tours. We're a little late, so I'm rushing. In television and motion pictures, and so on and so forth. And for all of them, at least one Broadway appearance prior to this one for which they are nominated. The talented ladies are Jennifer Holliday, Dreamgirls; Lisa Mordente for Marlowe; Mary Gordon Murray, Little Me; and Cheryl Lee Ralph for Dreamgirl. And the winner is upside down. I hope she's on her feet. Jennifer Holliday in Dreamgirl.
This is the most important night in my life, and I want to thank God for giving me the gift, and I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to share the gift with you. I'd also like to thank my managers, Suzanne DePass and Tony Jones, for guiding me and pushing me along for the last 3 years. I'd like to thank the producers of the show, David Geffen, Bernie Jenkins, I call him Daddy, and Jerry Schoenfield and Bob Avian, a very special friend of mine. And I'd especially like to thank my director, Michael Bennett. I mean, thank you. He is such a wonderful man, and he's taught me so much about life and the theater. And you want to fight again? And I want to thank my mama. She's watching. No special reason, just because I love her. And I want to thank Jamie Patterson for the ticket to New York 3 years ago. And I want to thank the wonderful cast of Dreamgirls. And I love you all. Thank you.
This is a pretty theater, isn't it? And it's full of the sounds of all this gorgeous music that's been going on from now on to 60 years. I know I had a ball when I worked here on this stage in a musical written by Harold Arlen and Yip Harburg called Jamaica. But now we have come to the present, and there's nothing more immediate than awarding the Tony to the best musical of the season. Now, you have seen a bit of all of it, but just for reminders, let's do them again. Dreamgirls. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dream Coat. 9. Pump Boys and Dinettes. And now the winner. I hope they printed this big enough for me to read without my glasses. The winner is 9.
Last week, I had lunch with Dame Judith Anderson, and I thought that was the most thrilling moment of my life. This evening, I received the Tony Award from Lena Horne, the second most thrilling moment of my life. Where do I begin? The first day of rehearsal, Tommy Tune, the fabulous Tommy Tune, gave me 9 wishes. I would like to pass them on to all of you this evening. He gave me health, happiness, humility, love, passion, devotion, courage, perseverance, and serenity. I would like to pass them all on to you. Choose whichever ones you want. They will serve you well. They served me well. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank my co-producers, James Niederlander, Roger Berlind, Francine Lefrak, my partner, Harvey Claris, and a very dear friend, Sam Cohn, whom I would like to make an honorary producer of this show. And last but not least, I also want to thank my friend Kenny Greenblatt, who was really a great, great support and a co-producer on this show. One more person is God. Thank you very, very much, God, because without you, Nine the Musical would not have become Nine the Miracle. Thank you.
Gina Tea. Well, the singers have sung, the winners have won, and I've only been pretending to be a drama critic this evening. A demeaning role. I believe it should not go unremarked that we've been able to celebrate this theater in this theater this evening because this theater has not been torn down. The theater is our heritage, and we must preserve it. We all serve the same muse. We all love the theater. And we all hope that all of you out there love the theater, too. Good night.
It's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time. The spring will turn to fall.
Travel arrangements provided by Pan American World Airways.
Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time. The spring will turn to fall. There's just no time at all. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time. The spring will turn to fall. There's just no time at all. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time. The spring will turn to fall. There's just no time at all. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given.
This is Les Marshak speaking. Good night, everyone.